And you may have heard a lot of people already say it. Oh, it's Christmas. Christmas, you know, Jesus is the reason for the season. That a lot of times, and I don't know if you guys already noticed that, but Christmas is not Christmas anymore. A lot of times people already replace Christmas by using the word holiday instead. It's not called the Christmas tree anymore, but it's called the holiday tree. When you watch TV commercials, I want you to consciously pay attention that all these big brands that used to say on TV, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, are now saying Happy Holiday. But we as Christians have a responsibility to take a stand and to just take. Jesus is the reason for the season. That's the reason why this nation is celebrating this big feast, because of Jesus. Not because of anybody else, not because of anything else, not because somebody just doesn't decide to believe in Jesus. Excuse me? Ladies, you good? You out? See you later. See you maybe next week. Good. All right. Maybe they didn't like what I had to say. All right. So, and I want to go back to one aspect where we as Christians, and I'm telling you, most of you are workers in training and you're all workers, you're volunteers, you're somehow involved in Sunday school, but you have the responsibility to take a stand. Tonight I'm going to challenge you guys something that might be a little awkward for you guys. I want to go back to this 11th verse. Maybe you can pull it up for me, CJ. It says, they entered, and we're speaking about the wise men. We're not stupid men, okay? They were wise men. They knew what they were doing. They traveled a long way. They knew exactly what was going on. They were believed to be rulers, to be an authority, to have some kingly authority. And this is what it says. They entered the house and saw the child with his mother Mary, and they bowed down and worshipped him. We worship a lot in church, don't we? How many of you guys agree? We worship a lot in church. There's something I noticed earlier. We were singing a worship song next door and actually said a word that is written in there. Something that we don't do much. Bow down. To bow down. It's something that I think young people, look at me. When it comes giving respect to Jesus, you may have it down packed that you close your eyes when it's time to pray. Yes, you may know that, yes, you may bow your head and you know you give respect to God. And yes, maybe you know how to sing along the song, How He Loves Us. But when it comes down to the simple fact of giving Jesus respect by bowing down to Him, have you ever done that? Have you ever done that? Have you ever bowed down? And there's different translations. They believe it's not just you putting your head down, but you're actually going on your knees. It's quite humbling to be on your knees, particularly when it's a floor like this. But then kneel down before a child, because it was not an ordinary child, because it was the child that came into the world so that He would die for you and me. So what I want to do today is, can you pick it up again, Andrew? Maybe on the chorus. Just as a simple gesture tonight. No big altar call. But I'm going to give each one of you an opportunity tonight to actually do something practical. Something very simple. That when we sing this song again, when Zanita leads us in How He Loves Us, that you actually come down to this floor and you do something very humbling. Because I know it goes against some of you guys' pride to actually go on your knees in front of somebody, because it's a sign of surrender. It's a sign of weakness. It's a sign of putting yourself down. But as Zanita is leading this song, now I'm going to pray that if you want to take a stand tonight and give Jesus more than just worship, but actually want to bow down, I invite you to come here to the front and just kneel on the floor with me. And let's ring the song. Let's sing this song to Him, How He Loves Us. It's an opportunity for you to just express yourself before Jesus and say, oh yes, you love us, how you love me. But don't come up here to play, come up here to worship. Come before your King. You're not bowing down before me. Young people that are taking a stand here tonight. God, in this season, God, there's a reason behind this celebration. While we put up a tree, while we decorate, while we buy gifts, there's a reason behind it, and that very reason is you, God. And tonight, right here in this place, respect, not just with our lips, not just with raised hands, but God, we give you respect with our body language to surrender before you, God. Young people on their knees all across this room because they want to give respect to that King, to that Lord of Lords who humbled himself, came on this earth to come into this world to die for our sins, each one of us, God. Jesus, we love you. We surrender. We surrender, God. God, these young people surrender to take a stand. It's not about them. It's not about what they anticipate. But God, it's a moment of worship. It's a moment of worship for you, Jesus. You love us. Nobody else deserves to be loved like you, Jesus. Nobody else deserves to be honored more than you, Jesus.
Yes, you love us. Oh, how you love us. Oh, how you love us. How you love us. Oh, yes, you love. Yes, you love. Oh, how you love us. Oh, how you love us. How you love us. Oh, yes, you love us. Oh, how you love us. Oh, how you love us. How you love us. Oh.
Come on, just the young people. Just want to hear the voices.